Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, and we are together again for a time just to think about how amazing our creation is around us and what a creative God we have. And so the past few weeks we have been following the prayer walk that is set up around the church grounds, and I encourage you to walk it on a Sunday or anytime you happen to be out here. This week's stop along the way is stop number 4, and it is Worship on the Lawn. So Worship on the Lawn was supposed to start last Sunday, and although it wasn't raining at 8:30 in the morning, it had rained a lot on Friday and Saturday, and so the ground was really soggy, and in the hopes of not having anybody have their chair tip over backwards in the soft ground, we moved it indoors. But depending on what happens over the next few days, the ground is nice and hard today as I'm out here walking around, and hopefully we will actually be able to have this Sunday. But it's so nice being out here, and I'm just sitting out here right now, and the breeze is breezing, and the trees are so pretty, and I love this black locust tree that is, I'll kind of go up with that. Oh no, I'm going at myself. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. This guy. As I sit out here, this is just what I really look up and listen to the service, of course, but I look up at that and I see the dappled sky in there and the lacy leaves like they are, and I'm just really taken by how beautiful it is. But one of the other things I'm noticing is I'm out here right now, and I walked out the front door, and I was really taken by how good it smells out here. The grass smells good, the flowering trees smell good. Some of the shrubs and things that are around here smell good. And so that's what I want to talk to you about, is about flowers and their smell. And the reason I got to thinking about this is I was out in my own yard. I went out kind of like later in the evening. By the time I finished dinner and got things cleaned up, it was probably about 7:45 or so. But I went out, and my lilac is in full bloom, and it smelled so good. And I stayed out about an hour or so, and I thought, did I just get used to the smell because I couldn't smell it anymore? And I got to thinking, I remember reading a long time ago about daytime flowers smelling in the daytime and different flowers smelling at night. So I was doing a little bit of reading about that this week, and it is just one of those things that is so remarkable. And I just want to share it with you. And then maybe as you hear some of these things and you kind of just sit in the awe of God and how creative and amazing our universe is around us and the hand that God has had in all of that. So flowers smell, although very lovely to us. And thank you, Kathy, for bringing all of us some of that lily of the valley, because my office smells really good right now. But although the flowers smell is really pleasing to us, it's not meant for us, according to scientists. It's really meant for the insects that pollinate it, that get drawn into that smell. And many of our plants are pollinated by bees and butterflies and bats and hummingbirds, and so to have that kind of smell, and then there's other things too, and we can talk about that another week as far as the color and the structure of the petals, but let's just stick with smell today. That smell is actually a combination of different volatile oils. Volatile meaning that they evaporate easily. So these flowers have these different combinations of oils, and scientists have already discovered up to over 700 different volatile oils that can be in different combinations in different plants. They say no two flowers of different species smell the same. They're all unique, which is amazing in and of itself when you think of how many flowering trees and shrubs and flowers that there are. They say in plants like petunias and snapdragons, they have maybe 7 to 10 different volatile oils that'll combine together to create the smell. But in something like an orchid, there can be up to 100 different volatile oils that combine together to give them their smell. So that's kind of an amazing thing. And that so many of them smell so good. Now, not all things smell good. We have flowers like our skunk cabbage, which smells kind of rotty. And what's the other one? It has a really bad smell. It's not really around here. Oh, that's right, it's called corpse flower. And that has a real bad rotting flesh kind of smell. But that isn't really there. Those smells aren't meant for attracting butterflies to them. They are attracting carrion beetles and flesh flies and things like that would be landing on rotting protein kind of things, rotting flesh in the woods. So those flowers have a very different combination of volatile oils than, say, an orchid does, but equally amazing. What else? Oh, the one other thing, and this gets back to my lilac. So there are certain flowers that give their scent off in the daytime and then reserve their scent overnight. And those kinds of flowers are pollinated by bees and butterflies that are active in the day. And then at night, they'll kind of pull back and hold on to that smell till the next morning when the sun is shining and or the temperatures warm up. And I don't actually have any idea what causes the switch to turn on and off. And then there's other flowers that flower only at night. And those, I'm sorry, not flower, give off their scent. There are those flowers that only give off their scent at nighttime. And when they are giving off their scent, it is attracting moths. So it's really remarkable, isn't it, that we have sometimes daytime smelling flowers, and we have other plants that are nighttime smelling, that we have these combinations of these different oils, anywhere between, just a couple to 100, that are giving each of our plants their unique signature smell. And it's just part of our day, and I don't think we stop to think about it too often. So I am saying all this so that you stop to think about it a little bit. It's pretty amazing, and it just points to such a creative, generous, caring God that we have. Like I said before in one of these others, food that tastes good, and smells that smell good coming out of plants, and just scenery around us that's so beautiful. So kind of raise up some praise today and enjoy the day, enjoy the smells of your yard, and I will see you really soon. Bye.